Hey everybody, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr, and we are two filthy casuals.
And I don't know how to set up the vibe for this one because we've never done a memorial episode before, but
tis the week.
Tis the week.
Oof.
We got more coming.
Yeah.
We're sitting down to do one. And we got news that we
got another.
wanted to do more.
Yeah.
But we've lost some icons this week. Boy, I just wish I have a thought that I don't think anyone else has had.
Yeah. I share a brain cell with you. How have I not been aware of it?
You know who else is 80?
Oh.
I just wish I saw a single person point that one out. Guys, get on it. Look.
If only one person
If only one person thought of it and said it.
Now,
Is
it a social media trend I'm bummed out about?
No, but if you've read it 3 times,
yep,
it's probably been.
Well, and I love a hive mind moment, honestly.
Sure.
So when I had that moment and that thought, which is, to be fair, I had that thought and it was like, that's a pretty ugly thought, Christine.
The internet said.
And then the internet went, no, it's not.
Not only are we embracing that, but we've driven it into the ground. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying we did it.
I mean, it is the thing that we wanted to drive into the ground.
We did it.
Yeah.
Now, did the wrong Home Alone 2 cast member die this week? Yes.
I have enjoyed that one as well. Yeah. Yep.
But we're again, we'll be doing a couple episodes because we have lost just a couple pop cultural icons this week.
Yeah.
And I don't use that word lightly.
No, because I feel like that is absolutely apt for these two folks. And today's episode, we are going to focus on Dolly Parton and her incredible career and life and everything and celebrate these people. And it is very sad. 80 is a wonderful, long, beautiful life, though. And you know, in Dolly's case and Tim Curry's case, both had incredible careers and touched a lot of lives. You know, we lost Hayden Panettiere earlier in the week, too, who went way too young.
Yeah.
And that was so tragic. We're going to try to keep the mood, up by talking about all the good and cool and lovely things these people did.
Is this episode going to be funny? Remains to be seen.
I feel like you'll find a way.
Bear with us. This is a new vibe.
Yeah. Well, okay. When you think of Dolly Parton, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I feel like, there's so much there, right? Obviously, the music, great theme park, so much. We'll get into it. But I think just her energy and vibe and look, like she is one of those people who just became larger than life. Like the hair and the body and the outfits and I was thinking about this too, just her overall vibe, how sweet she was, how kind she was, how whip smart she was. And I think people love this, especially in a woman, and it's something I really aspire to and admired about her. Someone who was incredibly funny and self-deprecating and self-aware, but never downplayed her own value.
Absolutely.
Her own worth. Like she knew she was talented. She knew she was smart. She was an incredible businesswoman. And she was never downplaying any of that. Like the quintessential Dolly quote, right? The I'm not bothered if people want to call me a dumb blonde. I know I'm not dumb. I also know I'm not a blonde.
Yeah.
That was kind of her whole energy. And I think as a woman, it was always really inspiring to watch someone be able to balance the two. And even down to like her just being very upfront of like, yeah, if something's sagging, I get it nipped or tucked. Like that's me, baby. And I think because she was willing to be open and poke fun at herself, she also got granted grace on things that we often tear women down for.
Yep.
That she was like, yeah, I saw the town tramp as a kid and thought she was beautiful and that's who I wanted to look like. So it's just like, all right, well, what are you going to say about her then that she isn't fully aware of?
Exactly. I'm so happy that people are refinding or rediscovering this 1977 Barbara Walters interview in which Babs thinks she's really got her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barbara Walters having kind of a bad take in an interview.
Isn't that just classic? And Dolly Parton remaining not only so classy throughout, she never is defensive.
Yeah.
She never takes offense to anything. It's just I know how people see me. And when Barbara Walters point blank says, but don't you sometimes feel like a joke? It's no, because the joke's on the public. I'm the one in on the joke.
Yeah.
I'm being who I am on purpose. And
Right.
I understand that people may think I'm ridiculous, but I love who I am.
Yeah.
And there's this very lovely moment, too, that is I'm so secure with who I am and how I present myself to the world that I don't need to worry about these things.
Yeah.
Which in the moment does feel a little, so interesting that you would ask me that, Barbara.
Yeah. No, I think it's something we all can aspire to in our own way of like just build yourself as the person you want to be and love that person so thoroughly and be so aware of who that person is that, yeah, there is a bit of no one can tell me nothing.
Yeah.
What can you tell me that I don't know about myself? Do I do that? No. No. I crumble. I crumble like a soggy little cake. Well, that wouldn't crumble. See, I'm even bad at this. And please don't come for me in the comments. I'm trying so hard.
Doesn't even know what baked good crumbles. Unsubscribe.
Biscotti.
I mean, that's a delicious little crumble. So that's apt. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. But yeah, that's kind of what I think of first when I think of Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
But again, it's a bit of there's so much there.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this. I don't know. There's other equivalent people, I think, in American culture, but I think she is one of the quintessential. Don't tell me we don't have culture in America, Dolly fucking Parton.
Yeah.
But also one of the most American icons.
Absolutely.
Right? Dolly Parton grew up dirt poor. Like so poor. She's never been shy about that fact. But I think one of the quintessential, and it's become kind of romanticized, right? Like if you go to Dollywood in Tennessee, they have a recreation of like the 2-room shack she grew up in Eastern Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of this weird, like both sort of romanticizing it, and her music very much romanticized it. But also being very honest. Yeah. Again, in that sort of, this is a part of who I am. I have no shame about this. But yeah, it was hard sometimes. Like we were poor. It was hard. She was one of 12, I believe.
That's a soccer team. That's not a family. Oof. That's a lot of kids. Good for you, mama.
But that quintessential, you can come from anywhere. Right, her dad couldn't read or write. She grew up in a 2-bedroom house in Eastern Tennessee, and became not just successful, not just famous, but an icon, a quintessential piece of pop culture.
Mm-hmm. A great American poet.
Someone who's given so much back, and an incredible businesswoman. Incredible. And kind of turned herself into a brand, but in a way that never felt cloying or cheap necessarily.
Oh, yeah.
Were there missteps? Yes, we can talk about the original name of the Dolly Parton Stampede if we'd like. We don't have to get into it. Did I go as a child? Yes.
Oh.
Did you know this?
No.
Do you know what it was? It was, so it's a dinner theater in Pigeon Forge, and I think there's one in Branson too. They've since rebranded as Dolly Parton Stampede.
Okay.
When I went, and this was 20 plus years ago now.
Okay.
It was Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede, and it was a medieval times style dinner theater where you were divided.
Oh, that part's
into the North and the South.
Whew. Well,
not ideal. Not ideal. And I won't pretend it is, but they pivoted.
Yeah.
She's always been, I think, a person very much from a different time and place. And I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying it was right. But also, when we started having those conversations more directly, also very quick to pivot on that.
Absolutely.
So, but she, to that end of she built this brand around herself, she put her piece of Tennessee on the map, right? Like that Pigeon Forge. Have you ever been?
I've not.
It's awesome. It is. Dollywood is amazing. It's an incredible theme park. I highly recommend if you ever have the chance to go. That whole area is very much that, if you've ever been to Niagara Falls or kind of a southern Times Square. Right. It's very touristy.
Okay.
Right. Those areas in Florida, like around theme parks. It very much has that. But she very intentionally went back to where she was from, like that Pigeon Forge, Smoky Mountain area, which also, if you're ever out there, go to the Smoky Mountains. They are stunning. They are so beautiful. But she intentionally built that brand there to give back to an area that was struggling financially. She intentionally built there to make sure all the people from her hometown essentially would never have to struggle to find work.
Yeah, which I think that's one of the most incredible things about her is Dolly Parton could absolutely have been a billionaire.
Yeah.
100%. And instead, time and time again, gave back to her community, to other communities, to disenfranchised communities, to the world.
Yep.
And often did so without any bit of name tag associated with it. It was just other people then uncovered, hey, she actually did this. The vaccine.
She gave us the COVID vaccine. I was just going to say that.
Dolly's in my veins, baby.
Man, I got Pfizer. I was mad.
I got Moderna.
We were like, we'll take what we can get, but Moderna's the Dolly one.
I felt very proud. But she had, the Imagination Library to get books for kids.
Which, again, also stemmed out of my dad was the smartest man I've ever known, but he couldn't read or write.
Yep.
And I want kids to grow up with that opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
I was going to say, who's going to cry first? It's me. It's probably me.
She started a buddy program to get kids from dropping out in their schools and gave them money.
$500.
$500 to stay in school.
I just read about that.
Yeah, which is incredible.
It dropped what? It dropped the dropout rate from like 20 insane. Or 30 something to single digits.
Yeah.
Like it really worked.
It was wild.
She did a good Scott's tots.
Oh my God, she did. She absolutely did. You talked about her being this incredible businesswoman. She retained the rights to I Will Always Love You. Elvis Presley, because of who his management was at the time, wanted the rights to it.
Snowman. God, I love that movie.
That was a great Colonel
God,
Tom.
I love it. Well, it's Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom.
Oof.
Have we discussed that movie?
I can't remember if we did. But God, I've never hated. No, that's not true. I think it was my first time disliking Tom Hanks.
I love that movie though. I love that movie so much.
Austin Butler's so good.
I think Baz Luhrmann's Elvis is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, what a train wreck.
I love it so much.
I'm so happy for you.
Uh-oh. We got to talk about it on the show now. I can win you over.
So much. Every time I'm like, Austin Butler's so good in this. Austin Butler's so good in this. Tom, what are you doing?
Yeah. But yes, he tried to convince her that they
had to own the rights to the song, and everyone told her she was crazy. She was heartbroken over it. She still would talk about, I really wish I knew what it sounded like when Elvis sang that.
Which, don't worry, baby. If you went to Vegas and saw an Elvis, I've definitely seen Elvis impersonators do the like, did you know?
This could have been my song, baby. But then Whitney Houston, obviously, that song goes in The Bodyguard, which wasn't even supposed to be in that. Dolly gets to give Whitney Houston her Grammy for that song. And when that song turned, God, I think it turned 50. Yeah.
The whisper.
Yeah. Just, oh, Jesus. Dolly.
What's the opposite of ASMR?
Sheer terror noise.
The passage of time.
She wrote this beautiful tribute to Whitney Houston about how it was always her song, not Dolly's song. But she used all the residual money to make housing for Black communities, calling it the house that Whitney built. I mean, she could have always kept all this money. And time again, she gave back and gave back and gave back, and did so without anyone usually knowing that it was her behind the scenes. Even as a producer, she was a producer on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Because she liked strong women shows. What a friggin' ledge. She was incredible.
That's up there with that, was it Lucille Ball who helped make Star Trek happen? Women be winning, man. I don't know what else to tell you.
She was just so wonderful.
She was so wonderful. Obviously an incredible songwriter. Obviously an unbelievable voice. I mean, one of those people too, country is a divisive genre.
Sure.
I've never heard anyone complain when Jolene comes on.
Nah, because that song's a banger. Oh.
I do feel like she's in the asterisk of you don't have to like country. You like Johnny Cash and you like Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Because you're not a monster.
Oh, the way her brain works too. I mean, just the song 9 to 5. The way she came up with the rhythm for it is, and we will get into some ASMR. She took her acrylic nails and it was just,
Yep.
And that's all she did to get into that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Also a really talented actress.
Great actress.
So charming. Did you watch 9 to 5?
so I started it.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen 9 to 5. I've only seen moments from it.
It's
and obviously
delightful.
know the song. It's so great. She's fantastic.
She's so charming.
Oh my gosh. Because I'd seen her in, I'd seen her be with the Muppets. I'd seen her do Best of Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Which I highly recommend if you haven't seen. That movie is a trip. It feels, we just watched this recently. My man Burt Reynolds. My man Burt Reynolds said, "Can I sing a note? Do I have enough charisma that you don't give a fuck?"
Hell yeah.
You know I do, baby. And he's 100% right. It feels so wholesome. And then you remember they're talking about prostitution.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it. A peak. They don't make them like this anymore.
Yeah.
Also, she didn't write it, but Dolly Parton singing Hard Candy Christmas. One of the great.
That is the one that'll make me cry. Oh.
I love a little Christmas song that's like, maybe I'll just KMS. Yeah. No, it's Christmas. Like, what have I?
Melancholy Christmas songs? Yeah. We've talked about this before.
Yeah. It's good shit. It's good shit. But yes,
that.
Best Little Whorehouse, amazing. I've actually never seen Steel Magnolias, and I know I should fix that.
Oh, that's another one that she's great in.
Yeah.
She's so wonderful in that. That's a beautiful movie. Oh, you're going to cry your eyes out, though. Yeah. Yeah. Just prepare yourself for it. We can watch it. It'll be so fun. We'll eat ice cream.
But yes, and 9 to 5 excellent. And did the music and lyrics for the 9 to 5 musical.
Yes.
Which is super fun.
Did you see the London audience? Oh, y'all, this was devastating of just this sweet actress having to come out and tell this crowd, tonight we remember Dolly Parton, who sadly passed away today. And the gasp from everyone about to see this musical. Whoo!
If you watch that and you feel too sad, you can always then put on the one where prior to the performance of Wicked, they have to do an announcement. And they didn't have to say anything.
No.
Like, the Queen is not referenced in that musical. It's not an elephant in the room. I feel like the correct thing to say was nothing.
Because the announcement then made it seem like good news.
Yes, they announced that the Queen has died. They're just like, no, it's not even that. It's we would like to, remember, the Queen, blah blah blah, and there's like a caveat of like tonight's performance of Wicked will go on unaltered or something.
Yes.
Like essentially is the announcement. And then the first lines of the musical are, good news, she's dead. Which I don't think anyone would have thought of being
just the Irish
connected. Well, it's not like the Billy Elliot musical where you have a whole song about like, Merry Christmas, Maggie Thatcher, we all celebrate today because it's one day closer to your death. Like, that had to be maybe do we say something?
Sure.
Anywho, not the point. The point is 9 to 5, banger of a musical. Mm-hmm. She crushed it. I saw it in LA.
Ooh.
In the pre-Broadway tryout.
I was going to say, so you got those early days moments.
There's still a song in it I miss. I don't think it was good, but I miss it.
Aww.
The Boss had a different song in the second act.
Okay.
And I liked the first one better. I don't know. That's my spicy take. In 2008, I got a lot of pre-Broadway musical hot takes. Man, there's this one.
Yeah.
There's a show called Minsky's. I'm going to make this quick because it has nothing to do with Dolly Parton. There's a show called Minsky's. It was, I believe, co-written by the same guy who did The Drowsy Chaperone. It had a pre-Broadway tryout. It was fantastic. It was like super simple and fun, but it was just like New York, kind of, what would that be? Like vaudeville burlesque houses, and they're like trying to shut them down.
Oh, okay.
Super simple, old school musical. Mm-hmm. They kept saying they were going to take it to Broadway. They never did. did.
Liars.
I saw that show like 3 or 4 times.
Ooh.
I fucking loved it. I was in high school. Don't do the math.
Aw, that's a shame.
But 9 to 5,
Yeah.
very good, and with a couple tweaks, did make it to Broadway. I don't think it had a super long run, but is having a banger of a time with community productions.
Yeah, I was
and that
going
kind
to
of
say,
thing.
I keep seeing productions of it on Instagram popping up.
God, I love a musical with 3
Female leads.
female leads,
Yeah.
and then you have the secretary has a really fun role, like actual great parts for women.
Yeah.
We love, and Dolly did a great job on that.
Oh man. Well, and I'm only about 35 minutes into the movie.
Okay,
So I'm just at the part where everyone's like, fuck this boss.
yeah,
He's the worst.
you're just at the part. That's the whole movie.
I mean, but when everyone's like, I'm going to go drink,
Yeah.
which as of right now, my favorite character is that one woman who just goes, good for you. I love her. I'm going to go get a drink. Good for you. I love her. But Dolly has this incredible opening scene, basically, of just, thwarting her boss's advances and having to balance, I can't actually say what a piece of shit you are yet because I need this job. And her still calling things out with the like, oh, I'm so sorry I made that mistake. You didn't make a mistake. You point blank lied to me about something. You tried to trick me into being alone with you because you made up this conference. And you see her trying to walk this edge of, I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to treat me this way. But it's also, early days of women in the workforce
Right.
dealing with this kind of sexism and this kind of treatment. And then the minute she finds out that he really has been, lying about how she acts, why these other women in the office treat her, that full 180 of, I have a gun in my purse. Damn.
Yeah,
Now, is that what anyone should do in the office? No.
brave.
But but wow, what a treat to watch her. Just be like,
yeah.
I will turn you from a cock to a hen like that, or a rooster to a hen like that. It's so great. And she's wonderful in it. And the whole time I was watching it too was just like, wow, this was so progressive for the time it was made. And also, has stuff really changed?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But just charm personified.
Oh, absolutely.
Love her in her film work.
One of my first things I ever saw her in, Magic School Bus.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she was Cousin Murph. She was Miss Frizzle's first cousin. And she sang to us about recycling. And I adored her.
As you should.
It's making the rounds right now as a wonderful behind the scenes of Lily Tomlin and her recording together right next to each other.
Yeah.
And the voiceover director doing and just remember, there's a lot of love here. So you love her so much. And Lily Tomlin is going, well, that's not hard to do.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet. Because also when you think about two kind of performers and their careers, I think you would also assume that those two got along on screen and in their movie, but maybe weren't friends. Mm-hmm. And boy, howdy, did they just seem like they absolutely adored one another because they were both two incredibly intelligent women
Yeah.
who were so good at their jobs and so smart and so quick with a quip. How could they not be absolute buds? Ugh.
Do you have a favorite Dolly song?
I mean, it's probably Jolene.
Yeah.
I don't want to be basic, but God, it's good.
It's a banger.
It's a real, real good one. I mean, I Will Always Love You. What's so crazy about that song, just the history of it, is it's not about a romantic relationship.
Right. It was like a long-standing.
Yeah, it was her entertainment partner.
Yeah.
And it was about her, having to spread her wings and go off solo because she didn't want to just be, as she put it, the girl singer. Mm-hmm. She wanted to chart her own course.
Yeah.
That I believe the phrase she used was, I knew my own destiny, which, whew,
What a queen.
yeah.
What a queen. And no one, you'd be so hard-pressed to find someone who was anti-Dolly.
Yeah.
And you never hear an ill word about her.
No.
I also want to shout out just one of my favorite Dolly Parton moments in media. What would that have been? The Late Show with David Letterman, I believe. She did like a top 10.
Ooh.
And it was like it's either like things that annoy her, or something like that, misconceptions, whatever. Mm-hmm. And number 1 was, people don't notice I got a great ass, too.
Amazing. I'm going to have to find that after this. Oh.
No, she's, again, just completely knew her own worth, but was completely quick to laugh at herself.
Yeah.
Knew who she was, never apologized for it. Mm-hmm. truly a case of there will never be another like her.
Oh, absolutely. And someone who also could really bridge a lot of gaps, have conversations with anybody, and it's the kind of person that you really it's the kind of person that you really miss in the current climate.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That sucks. Man, rock out to some of her music today, y'all. Pour yourself a cup of ambition. Do what you gotta do.
Get a little, you know which one always gets me hype?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm Burning.
Baby, I'm burning. I don't know this.
I'm burning, body and soul.
No.
Oh, it's a good one. It's got some real weird sound effects on it, but that chorus hits, and I'm like doing 80 and a 30. Like,
Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to check that one out because I was like, I'm just going to make myself real sad later and listen to Here You Come Again. Oh,
why'd you come in here looking like that? That's probably my trifecta of like, I'm always in the mood for those three. Well, let us know in the comments. What are your favorite Dolly moments?
yeah.
Dolly songs? I love hearing people go like, oh, I got books from the Imagination Library.
Oh, yeah. I want to know about that. Did you get to go to Dolly World?
Dollywood.
Dollywood, excuse me. Oh my gosh, the disrespect. Lord.
I'd really like to go back.
Yeah.
I went a couple times as a kid and loved it.
It always just sounded so fun.
It's a great thing. They have great roller coasters, like some world-class roller coasters.
Amazing.
Food's fantastic. Vibes immaculate. You're just hearing Dolly sing all day.
I mean, she partnered with Lodge to have her own cast iron, so I assume that food is good.
I remember it being excellent.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, here's to a true American icon.
Absolutely. If you like, well, content not like this, because this is very different for us, but if you like our podcast,
We got jokes sometimes.
Yeah, you can go listen to us cut it up elsewhere.
Often cry less.
Yeah. Often.
Often, not never.
Yeah. So you can always subscribe here on YouTube, or if you're listening to wherever you get your podcasts, please subscribe. Please leave us a little review. Share with your friends. It really does help us out. We love that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
And we have a Patreon if you want to go listen to other episodes there as well.
Yeah, got all kinds of stuff on there. A little spooky season stuff coming your way, and all kinds of other stuff. We were just discussing, what's the last thing on the Patreon?
That's a great question. We did Ted Lasso, and then I forget what we just posted. Something.
We'll cut that.
Go check it out. That's how you'll know.
You powered through. She said, no, it's fine. I won't edit. All right. Great. Go to the patreon.com/twofilthycasualspod. It's $5 a month to become a filthiest casual and get some more stuff, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. It's our best episode yet. We loved doing it, and we will think of what it was shortly.
Yeah.
And also find us on social media at Two Filthy Casuals Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
It was D23, the theme park showcase.
Yeah.
There we go. See?
I got some spicy thoughts about Neil Patrick Harris.
That is true.
If you want to hear them.
Yeah. And also, Amy knows so much about theme parks, so go listen to that. It's very educational and
less crying. So much less sad.
We talk shit about several people on it, too. It's a fun one. Go.
And thank you so much, as always, for joining us and for bearing with us. Because, again, these just felt like people who we shaped our pop culture journey, shaped a lot of American pop culture and the world's culture. And we just want to make sure we were shouting them out and chatting about that for a minute. So thanks for bearing with us on something a little different. And until next time, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
And if you follow this fandom, you'd be home by now.